So I was walking in the rain and I got this channeled message download. It had a lot to do with um, parallel universe or parallel realities or the concept of that, okay? Or manifesting our going into our newer, higher versions of self. And I was thinking about how so many of us are in situations that we aren't happy with in the moment, and we'll say things and manifest. Manifesting is daydreaming, right? Thinking about something that you want. So we're daydreaming and manifesting something that we want and saying things, speaking things over our lives, what we don't want, what we don't like, even in the heat of the moment. And that's where that saying goes, to be careful with what you wish for, because it just might happen. And I started to think about all the stages of my life. Confirmation, real, okay. I started thinking about all the different phases of my life where I went through things and daydreamed or said things, manifested things, even if it's not truly what my heart wanted, but in the moment, out of frustration or just wanting better, or just, even when it comes to like burden situations where things are not easy, things are hard, and you may say, oh, why am I going through this? Or why am I going through that? Or I don't want to go through this, or I don't want to go through that, or man, I would rather have this, or just even the thought of it. And then you go through situations where your reality shifts, things change, endings happen, and then you're put into a whole new situation. And then you look back and you think about, like, you look at where you're at now and what you asked for before, even in the heat of the moment, even things that you did not truly feel. Like maybe you didn't want to break up with somebody for real, for example, right? But you may have said, man, I'm tired of the way this person treats me. This person does not treat me right. They don't respect me. They don't show me love. They don't show me the attention I deserve, whatever the case may be. And you may say things to that person. You may say things out loud. You may even daydream about it, okay, whatever it is. And then things happen and you go through a shift, and then things fall apart, and things end in that relationship, and you're not in that situation anymore. And now doors are opening up for new things, new people, new opportunities, or things that you thought that you wanted at one point, things that you may have asked for, prayed for, daydreamed about, manifested, or whatever, right? So this can even be on more intentional consciousness way of thinking, manifesting, okay, where, like I said, for example, you're in a situation that you know is not good for you, not healthy for you. And this doesn't only have to apply in romantic relationships. This can be just, a lifestyle change. Like, okay, you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom. You want to travel. You want to have freedom, whatever it is. And these things happen. You may not have wanted something to happen a certain way, but it happened and manifested, in a way where it's like, okay, it may not have been what you pictured or the way you pictured it to happen, but it did happen. So that's why we have to be very mindful with the way we say things, the way we manifest things, what we're doing, our actions, our words, all of that, because we can create things into our reality, and that's what we're doing. And then in the moment that, things are shifting or things change and we're walking into that new reality, but it's not completely the way that we envisioned it, because we may not have been speaking from the best is speaking in the best way, or thinking from the best place, or being intentional, may have caused chaos in our lives, because it's not truly what we truly wanted. We didn't truly want that breakup. We really just wanted things to be better. But instead of, saying that or working on that or being intentional in that way, we created a whole new experience for ourselves. But we can be, like I said, in a higher consciousness where it's like, okay, that is not good for me. That does not align with me. The way that you are living, the way that you are, the way that that you are with me, all of these things is not aligning with who I am and where I want to go, or where I see myself, my values and my morals and things like that. And even in from a higher perspective, it can still be painful because maybe you still love that person and you want that person to meet you there, but they're not able to do that from that energy or frequency. So you are shedding off that version of them and that version of your life that aligns with them, and moving forward into a new energy and frequency to be able to receive what it is that you do want. And it's hard because we're attached to things that we already want or are used to, like whether that be a physical body of a person, or being attached to that version of or that person, but not those things that they are or that they do, but wanting that person, but it does not align with what it is that you want. So you're shedding it off. You're mourning it. You're mourning it because it's a death. You're mourning it because you're having to release it. It's like a caterpillar going in. I mean, it's a caterpillar. It's like a cocoon, right? Caterpillar going into a cocoon, and then you're turning into this butterfly. That phase is a painful process before it happens. Every level that you're going through is a level up from what you experience. It's a new version of yourself, a new experience. And it's painful each time because you're letting go of not only places and people and things, but you're also letting go of your old self so that you can walk into these new versions of self, this new energy. Okay, and it's deep, like it's so freaking deep. I was just like, yo, this is deep. But it was refreshing. 911, sirens, 11, 2. Be mindful of what you're creating into your reality and what it is that you truly want. Be careful what you think and what you speak, because everything matters. Everything is all the energy is being put out, whether you're saying it out loud or not. Okay, you could be thinking, oh, I really want, man. For example, somebody can have desires and things low key and not be expressing that to their partner, you know what I mean? Or, as a parent, being in a stressful environment and be like, damn, I'm so sick of this shit. Or I'm tired, I'm drained, and blah, blah, blah. And then you go through situations that bring you out of that situation, and then you're like, but that's not what I wanted. Like, I never wanted to be pulled away from my family, but these situations happen because we thought it, we daydreamed about it, and it's manifestation. So we have to be very careful with that and what we're thinking and speaking into existence. So yeah, that was a deep message, and I hope that y'all understand where I'm coming from. I know I didn't explain it in probably the best way, but I tried to break it down as simple as possible so that it's understood. Manifestations are powerful. Think back on everything that you've experienced and what you were thinking and feeling in all those situations and all those connections and all those situations when you dealt with, financial situations, whatever it is. Think about every single thing that you went through and where you're at this point, what decisions you made, and where you're at now, and what you can do going forward to make that better, and how to manifest better in your life, how to be more intentional. Yeah, that was deep though. For me, it was deep. I hope y'all definitely are understanding the message that I'm trying to share with y'all. Have a great night and enjoy this full moon. Get your manifestations on.